Looks, as they say, may be deceiving. A simple round table tucked away in the recesses of the Tarleton dining hall. Seated around the table are 5 gentlemen of varying ages, some in military uniform, and a reporter taking notes. Nothing particularly notable about the setting, but this meeting represents the formative stages in the rebirth of a decades-long Tarleton institution, the Corps of Cadets, on hiatus since the 1950s, a prestigious leadership organization. In attendance are leaders from Tarleton's military sciences, face-to-face with alumni of the original Corps of Cadets. Spearheading the resurgence is Tarleton's Colonel Kenny Weldon, Program Commandant.
From 1917 until 1953, if you were a male student at Tarleton, you were part of the Corps of Cadets. And in 1954, that program became optional, and ROTC has continued to today. And really what we're doing is bringing back the opportunity for students that may not want to pursue a career in the military, but like the idea of a focused emphasis on leadership and character development.
As part of reestablishing the Corps, Weldon met with members of the 1950 Tarleton class, Ben BATY, Alan Bennett, and Prosper Prop Walker, to gather their advice on bringing back the Corps of Cadets and how it could benefit current students.
The basic fundamentals of leadership that I learned in participating in the Corps for 2 years served me very well to my continuing education at Texas A&M through my service in the military, and served me exceptionally well through a 38-year plus career with Shell Oil Company.
Well, the Corps of Cadets put me into a situation where I was expected to be just a little bit above the average ordinary guy that walked down the street. Not only in what I was thinking about or what I was doing, but also how I carried myself and how I conducted myself in dealing with other people.
17 years old when I started at Tarleton. No exposure before that to the military, and you're pretty well embedded with it here as part of the Corps. You lived it day and night, wore the uniform all the time, and it was a good experience to work your way through it. And then when I went into the military itself, it was all familiar. The locations were different, but the procedures and our activity was very similar. Good experience for whatever career you get into. The Corps of Cadets leaves an imprint on anyone who goes through it.
Students who choose to participate in the Corps of Cadets will enroll in military science classes, but not be required to join the Reserve Officer Training Corps, ROTC. The lower floor of the new residence hall, Traditions, will house the Corps office, and cadets will live together there. Through structure, discipline, and a code of ethics, Tarleton's Corps of Cadets will enhance student leadership skills.
The purpose of the Corps is really to reintroduce a premier student-focused organization that's geared toward leadership and character development. The lifestyle, the academic focus is really going to set the Corps graduate apart from their peers, not only because of the minor in leadership studies that they'll be able to get, but also the 4 years of applied learning in leadership that they're able to participate in as members of the Corps.
The new Corps of Cadets is slated to begin in fall of 2016, backed by data and fueled by a society in need of those core values that are also the Corps' values.
We were very, very fortunate here at Tarleton at the time to have Captain Carlisle P. Wolford, who had a tremendous impact on me personally. He set exceedingly high expectations, but at the same time, he was conveying the self-confidence that you could, hey, I can do better than I thought I could do. And those fundamentals served me extremely well to set high expectations for myself and then set out to pursue those and expect to achieve them.
The Corps gives you a little broader look, I think, at what college life can be. It stretches your ability to study a variety of subjects that works real well with almost any other topic you'd study in college, I think.
I was fortunate in being able to attend the military academy at West Point. I was a field artilleryman, served in Vietnam 2 tiers. I know many youngsters and many retirees from the military service that got their start at Tarleton, and it will continue to do the great job it always has done.
Yes, the Corps of Cadets looks good on paper, but the most reliable documents testifying to its lasting influence on young people may be found writ large across the formidable lives and legacies of Tarleton alumni like BATY, BENNET, and Walker.
The camaraderie that you saw of those gentlemen was born while they were here at Tarleton as a member of the Corps, and I think that's a really significant part of this experience for a member of the Corps will be those lifelong friendships that are created as they go through the 4 years together and develop that sense of brotherhood that you can only experience in a Corps Cadet program.
And so, in this simple setting, a new chapter has begun.